Clifford wasn't just any dog. He was huge. He was red like a fire truck, and his tail wagged with the strength of a hurricane. Clifford had the biggest heart, always ready to help. Everyone in town loved Clifford, their big, friendly giant. One sunny day, Clifford went to the park with Emily Elizabeth. Two kids were upset. Their kite was stuck in a tree. Clifford gently lifted his big nose and nudged the kite free. The kids cheered. Clifford's size made him a hero. Clifford loved to play, but sometimes his size made things tricky. He tried to slide down the slide but got stuck. He wiggled and wagged, but he couldn't get free. "Don't worry, Clifford," Emily Elizabeth said. "I'll find a way." Emily Elizabeth thought hard. She knew just what to do. She gathered all her friends and asked them to help. Together they pushed and pulled, giggling all the way. Finally, with a big plop, Clifford came sliding down. Later, a little lost kitten was crying on a high ledge. Clifford carefully reached up with his big paw, creating a soft step. The scared kitten climbed down onto Clifford's paw, safe and sound. Clifford's size wasn't just for play, it helped him care for others. One evening, Emily Elizabeth couldn't find Clifford anywhere. She looked all over, calling his name, her heart sinking. Suddenly, she heard a familiar bark coming from behind the bakery. Clifford was helping the baker reach a high shelf with his big nose. Emily Elizabeth hugged Clifford tight, relieved to have found him. She had been searching for him all afternoon, her heart racing with worry. Clifford, her loyal and loving companion, had wandered off to explore the neighborhood, his curiosity getting the better of him. But now, as she held him close, she felt a wave of relief wash over her. "I was so worried about you, Clifford," she said softly, her voice trembling with emotion. "You mean the world to me? You're the best dog ever," she whispered, "even if you are a bit big." Clifford's size might have been unusual, but to Emily Elizabeth, it was part of what made him so special. She loved how he could carry her on his back, how his big paws left funny prints in the sand, and how his enormous heart seemed to match his size. "You always know how to make me smile," she added, her voice filled with affection. "I don't know what I'd do without you." Clifford licked her face, his tail wagging, happy to bring smiles wherever he went. His playful nature and boundless energy were infectious, and it was impossible to be around him without feeling a little happier. Emily Elizabeth giggled as his big slobbery tongue tickled her cheek. "Oh, okay, I get it. You miss me too," she said, laughing. Clifford's joy was contagious, and it reminded her of all the times he had cheered her up when she was feeling down. Whether it was a bad day at school or a scraped knee, Clifford always knew how to make things better. His size might have caused some trouble, but his kindness always shone through. Clifford had a way of turning even the most chaotic situations into moments of joy and connection. Like the time he accidentally knocked over a lemonade stand, but ended up helping the kids rebuild it, drawing a bigger crowd than ever. Or the time he got stuck in a narrow alley but made friends with a stray cat who needed a home. Clifford's heart was as big as his body, and his actions showed it every day. He wasn't just a big red dog, he was a symbol of love, kindness, and the joy of being yourself, no matter how different you might be. As the sun set, the sky was painted with hues of orange, pink, and purple, creating a breathtaking backdrop for the end of a perfect day. The warm glow of the horizon seemed to reflect the joy and contentment that filled the hearts of Clifford and Emily Elizabeth. Clifford the big red dog and Emily Elizabeth walked home, their silhouettes framed by the glowing sky. The bond between them was unbreakable, a friendship built on trust, love, and countless shared adventures. Each step they took was a reminder of the incredible journey they had experienced together that day. They had faced challenges that tested their courage and creativity, but they had also shared moments of pure joy and laughter. Whether it was helping a friend in need or finding clever ways to solve problems, Clifford and Emily Elizabeth always found a way to turn obstacles into opportunities for growth and fun. Clifford's unique size, which once might have seemed like a disadvantage, had proven to be one of his greatest strengths. From reaching high places to creating solutions that no one else could, Clifford's size was a gift that made him stand out in the best possible way. As they celebrated the day's triumphs, Clifford and Emily Elizabeth were reminded of an important lesson. Being different was not something to hide or fear. Instead, it was something to embrace and celebrate. Their differences made them unique, and their uniqueness brought joy and inspiration to everyone around them. Every day with Clifford was an adventure filled with love, laughter, and lots of tail wags. From the smallest moments of kindness to the grandest acts of bravery, Clifford and Emily Elizabeth showed that life is best lived with an open heart, a curious mind, and a willingness to embrace the unexpected. Clifford taught everyone that it's okay to be different, to be big, and to stand out in a world that often celebrates sameness. His bright red fur and enormous size made him unique, but it was his heart that truly made him special. Clifford showed us that being different isn't something to hide or be ashamed of. It's something to celebrate. He reminded us that our differences are what make us extraordinary. To be you. Clifford's adventures were filled with moments where he embraced who he was, and in doing so, he inspired others to do the same. Whether he was helping a friend in need, playing joyfully with his animal pals, or simply wagging his tail with happiness, Clifford showed that being yourself is the greatest gift you can give to the world. He taught us that kindness, helpfulness, and staying true to who you are matter more than anything else. Clifford's big heart was a reminder that no act of kindness is ever too small, and no gesture of love goes unnoticed. And in a world that sometimes felt small, a little bit of Clifford's big heart went a long way. His stories were more than just tales of a big red dog. They were lessons in love, acceptance, and the power of being true to yourself. Clifford's world was one where everyone belonged, where differences were celebrated, and where love and kindness always triumphed. As the sun set on another day of Clifford's adventures, we were left with a simple yet profound message. Be big, be you, and be amazing. The end.